Hey, show me your palm. I want to see whether you two are compatible. Serious? Come. Come here. I want to see your palm. I don't know whether you believe in all that stuff, but today I want to share with you 3 tips to make a better life decision and make marriage work. According to research, 50% of marriages fail on average, depending on the country. If I tell you that there is a 50% chance that if you are leaving from this building, a bowling ball will fall on your head, perhaps either you stay inside or you wear a helmet before you go out. Getting married is perhaps the most significant legal thing you can do other than die. So learning and putting in some effort is definitely worthwhile. So here's my first tip. Number 1, compatibility is not the deal maker. Have you ever heard people say, I think we will be great match because we have so many things in common? Even dating apps create their apps based on this concept. It's what many of us are conditioned to do when we are looking for a partner as well. However, compatibility won't guarantee anything in a relationship. Yes, there may be more for you and your partner to talk about, common interests, common places to visit, but it doesn't mean that your marriage is definitely going to work out. Research shows that couples who were content in their relationship didn't see compatibility as an issue to begin with. It was up to them to make the relationship work. When it boils down to issue in a relationship, many will try to blame them on the compatibility of the other party. We just had very different personality, or we had different things in common. But people fail to realize that the success of a relationship does not only rely on how alike 2 individuals are, but ultimately on the willpower and willingness to make the relationship work for both sides. Here's the tip number 2. Finding someone who didn't have your problem is not helping. Another common practice when it comes to finding a life partner is looking for someone who has something we don't have. For instance, if you come from a family with a lot of issues, you want to find a partner whose family has fewer problems. Or if you come from a poor family, you want to look for a partner who is rich. But does finding this really guarantee that you will have a long-lasting relationship? According to a study, partners who work it out were frequently those who weren't opposite one another. But those who understood the issue behind the problems, having experienced it before, were able to build a better couple. Couples fight and argue, but the one thing that makes the difference between those who lasted and those who didn't is better communication. Those who have made it to a long, happy relationship, even with arguments, were more likely to be careful when discussing sensitive topics with the partners without blaming or criticizing them. Therefore, having that partner who has gone through less of what you have may not necessarily be the best thing. So here's the 3rd tip. Expecting your partner to be kind to you first is wrong. Kindness plays a very important role in any relationship you are in. Not necessarily with your life partner, but with your friends, your family, or even with your co-workers. Studies have shown that partners who have successful relationships have positive approaches towards one another, always complimenting each other, appreciating one another, expressing affection and gratitude, and most importantly, listening to and learning how to end an argument together. Here's the key. Kindness starts with you, not them. Try to answer this question. Is it easier to change others or ourselves? Obviously, it's easier to change ourselves. So here's the 3 things you can start doing to be kind to your partners. Number 1, be attentive. Giving your full attention to your partner when discussing important matters. Spending time with them, even when having an argument. Number 2, be forgiving. Holding grudges does not only make life hard, but it brings negativity into your life, especially if you have kids, they will feel it too. Number 3, have each other's back. Look, no one is perfect, but being helpful and supportive of our partner's weaknesses will not only show them how much we love them despite their flaws, but it will give them a sense of security knowing that we are there to support them. To recap, compatibility is not the deal maker, it's about the willpower. Number 2, finding someone who didn't have your problem isn't helping. It's about communication. Number 3, expecting your partner to be kind to you first, it's wrong. It starts with you. Listen, marriage at first is like a lottery. Maybe you are not going to win, but if you do, what you win is so great and it's so worth trying. No one said it's easy. It might be one of the toughest puzzles to break and crack through in your life. But when you put your heart, your energy, your effort, and your time into make it work, it can be the best things that happen to you. Get in control of your relationship today. Hey, my first book, In Control, is now available for order. You can get it wherever you are from Shopee, Lazada, Book Depository, and Amazon. If you like what you see, click on the like button down there, subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss out on any of my new videos.